Quiet nights I hear you speak, not in noise but underneath. Every doubt that fills my mind, you are patient through the time. I don't see the ending yet, but I know you haven't left. Every step I'm walking through is still held inside of you. Even here in between, you are working unseen. In the waiting, I believe you are moving over me. Even when I cannot see, you are still surrounding me. In the waiting, I will trust. Every moment is enough. You are faithful, you don't rush. You are always holding us. There were days I felt unsure, standing at an open door. Didn't know which way to go. Still you never let me go. Every fear I tried to hide, you were standing by my side. Now I see it wasn't delayed. You were making better ways. Through it all I can see you were shaping me. In the waiting I believe you are moving over me. Even when I cannot see, you are still surrounding me. In the waiting, I will trust. Oh, every moment is enough. You are faithful, you don't rush. Oh, you are always holding us up. You will finish what you start. Every broken, every part. Even when it feels so slow. You are
listening to KNR, Kingdom News Radio. We're on, and we're online. Welcome to the future of online broadcasting with Kingdom Technologies Limited. From Trinidad and Tobago to the Caribbean and beyond, our network of online radio stations keeps culture, community, and the Kingdom message alive.
AlimaRadio.com, celebrating the music, culture, and people of Trinidad and Tobago. KingdomNewsRadio.com, your trusted source for gospel, current affairs, and uplifting news across Trinidad and Tobago. KingdomVoiceRadio.com, broadcasting from St. Lucia, sharing positive vibes, gospel, and inspiration with the world.
And at the heart of it all, KTL Studios, your hub for world-class audio production and creative media solutions. Kingdom News Radio. Welcome.
Kingdom Word, edifying and touching lives throughout the nation and beyond. Kingdom Voices, sounding the alarm in Zion. Kingdom Music, blazing the trail with gospel hits. Your mix, right here on Kingdom News Radio.
than before. You were opening the door. Step by step, you lead my way, turning darkness into day. The path I walk is shining.
Oh yes, pleasant good afternoon. Good afternoon to all those who are locked on right on the Kingdom News Radio. I'm here, yours truly, Shimon. Agard, aka The Voice. I don't name the game, man. I didn't take that name. They just give me that name, The Voice. Right, so The Voice they gave me. I have some beautiful people in studio right now. In fact, I have some people here in studio who I think some of you might know one of them. But I met this young lady at the fair, right? At the fair. I met her at the fair, an expo last couple of weeks ago, in fact, at a cruise ship complex. And she had a product there, and I was, with the product, all natural product. And then I went into a little more to hear more about her. And her name is Catherine Charles, in fact. Right? Catherine, call her Cathy Charles. Some call her Cathy Charles. That's her name. She's more comfortable with, I should say. Mm-hmm. All right. And her husband is here as well. Her husband is Mr. Charles, right?
Yes.
Her husband is Mr. Charles, and he is also here to share with us a testimony, a powerful testimony. He's also a producer as well, a well-known producer in Trinidad and the Caribbean and international as well. Yeah, he's well-known. And he goes by the name of Shaka Pro. Yes. Shaka Pro. I have Shaka Pro in my studio on the machine. He's here this evening. Surprise, surprise. All right, he's here with us to chat with us a little bit and share with us what God has done for them and being a powerful testimony. And this is why I believe God had me to start this station.
Yeah.
Right? Because we heard the other stations and never do all other things, in fact. But I love to hear testimonies of what God has done for people.
Yes.
And sometimes you may not hear it. I will go to far countries and things and listening to people who testify what God has done for them, in fact. And they never get a chance to come out and hear it international. But I love this. When I heard this, your testimony, yes, you have a wonderful product that is doing well,
yes,
which I could do with some on top of my head right now.
I will fix you up. Don't worry yourself.
Amen. So welcome, Catherine
Thank you very
and the
much.
Charles family and Shaka. Welcome to Kingdom News Radio. And you are here to share with us so many things. I want to do a little thing, but go ahead. Tell us about who is Catherine, Cathy.
Yeah, sure, no problem. So, I'm Catherine, and of course, as you would have mentioned before, this is my husband. I'm married to Shaka Pro.
Oh, yeah, now, tell us.
Yes, and basically, my testimony really begins. As a child, I already was born with eczema, right? So it was a skin struggle as a child.
Right.
But growing up, I would always try to find little natural solutions here and there to, self-medicate, right?
Right.
But one of the number one ways that the common, basically when you go to the doctor, what they prescribe for you is a steroid cream to deal with eczema, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, over the years of dealing with eczema, I would have been using this steroid cream without knowing the long-term uses, basically the symptoms, the consequences of using these things long-term.
Right.
And a lot of people now don't know the risk of the long-term use of steroids, right? So basically, I was using these steroids for a period, probably like about 10 years consistently, whenever I would have flares and so on.
Wow.
And, at the beginning of going through topical steroid withdrawal, there wasn't a lot of information. So I didn't really know what was happening to me. But basically what was going on is that I couldn't find this cream anywhere. The cream I accustomed using, I couldn't find it anywhere. I was searching all through the pharmacies, and that's when basically the topical steroid withdrawal started to occur, because my body had become so addicted to it that when I couldn't find the cream now, my body was like searching for yes, exactly. So it was literally like a drug to my body,
Wow.
And so what really started happening, and this would be just the descriptions that I'm saying right now cannot compare to the actual situation.
I
But what really began is I really had like a lot of well, of course, rashes on my entire body, but it was spreading so faster
Right.
than even if I found a cream that was working, it was spreading faster than I could have
Yes.
caught it.
Back.
You know, and during that time it was really stressful because, well, for the both of us, because I was trying to figure out what's going
What's
on,
happening, yeah.
you know, and during that time I would still be trying to mix up my own stuff because just a little backstory.
background, yeah.
Yes, so I have a bachelor's degree in chemistry, analytical chemistry, and environmental physics. And from a young age I always wanted to be a cosmetic chemist, right? Yes. that desire was inside of me since young, you know.
Primary school.
Yes. But you know, going through topical steroid withdrawal, I think it really put me on the path that I was supposed to direct this to. I was always meant to help people with skin issues.
Go ahead.
You know, so I really believe, even with my education and so on, the natural gravitation towards skincare and then going through topical steroid withdrawal, it really, even though it was a horrible situation, you know, God have a way of working out bad things for good.
All things.
Always. Yes. So it really directed me on the right path. Right. So I always used to be, you know, going in lab. When I say lab, I mean my kitchen.
Yeah.
And, you know, really trying to find these remedies and so on. Now, in terms of the education and reaching to the point of having a chemistry degree in the first place, just a really quick overview.
Yeah.
Chemistry was my weakest subject in school. But I always wanted to be a cosmetic chemist.
Chemistry.
Yes, but I knew the Lord from a young age, right?
Well, my weakest subject in school, I think,
What's that?
Yeah, probably English or something.
English?
Mine was history.
Oh,
History.
Lord.
I get 5 in history, man.
Oh, cool.
Oh, my.
So they used to call me 5 in school.
5 in school. I think it was history. I think was my weakest subject. Yeah.
Yes, and it was actually my weakest subject, but I knew the Lord from a young age, so I always know how to pray, you
Yeah,
know.
right.
So, and this was the one scripture that I always remember: Lord, if any man lack wisdom, let him ask. And I would ask him for wisdom.
Right.
And as I'm asking him, I'll tell you, I used to do horrible, like fail.
Yeah.
And then right before 6, I would just be like, God, hear what? I need you to give me this wisdom because I just need to get through with this.
Yes.
And I prayed that, you know, Lord, if any man lack wisdom, let him ask. And I asked, and he gave me the wisdom, and I was able to pass my chemistry for CXC.
Yes.
And then I said, okay, God, you know, I really want to continue. I want to go in Cape, right, and do Cape. And the favor of the Lord was upon me.
Okay.
And guess what I got through to do? Chemistry. God is really
Favor.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And then when I had applied to do my degree, I was doing everything by faith.
Yes.
I did not have the capability in myself, but I trusted God and I
know
did the
that
work.
part too, eh?
Yes.
No capability myself.
Yes, and
Yeah.
then when I got through to do chemistry again.
Chemistry again, yes.
And by faith, you know, really, at that point, I really was able to grow in understanding and learn and apply.
Right.
So that whole chemistry degree was a big part to play in what I do now.
Right.
And in joining the chemistry degree together with my experience of going through eczema and topical steroid withdrawal, which is what brought forth my business.
Right.
And well, just continuing with the story in
Right.
terms of my skin, the beginning of topical steroid withdrawal, I really just began shedding. Like my skin was just shedding all over. So I would wake up in bed, open the sheets, and it would just be
Skin all over the place.
all
Yeah, I can
over,
imagine that.
everywhere, all on the ground. When I would scratch it, I would just have to be sweeping up.
Some people might not understand that was shedding. They might say, tell them skin peeling, right? So if they don't
Yeah.
understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sure. So it's just basically dry skin.
Dry skin, yes.
Yes. And but at a really excessive rate.
Yes.
So going through that, and then there was like, you know, my skin was just cracking open and oozing liquid, and I would have to like wrap it up and bandage. Mind you, I still had my baby. She was probably like 2 years old at the time.
Ooh.
And while my legs were swelling, you know, one of my legs was bigger than the other at the time. You look like you wanted to say something.
No, go ahead. We're coming after.
Okay.
I have something to say, but go ahead.
Yes.
Include you too, right?
Yes. Yeah, one of my leg actually was bigger than the other at a point. And I would be, you know, like really trying to limp, you know, to the kitchen to make the bottle and and feed the baby and still bathe the baby and in trying to bathe her and so on, my skin used to burn.
Yes.
And I remember not being able to cry because even though I want to cry because I'm in pain, my eyes were so cracked that when I cry, the tears used to burn.
Oh my goodness.
So I had to
Lord.
like hold it in sometimes and
Yes.
cry internally. But you know, I just slow it down a little bit because it's so much like details.
Because I mean, good.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to say, in fact, you know, is like you're going through all of that right there and then, right? As a young believer,
Yeah.
all right, you saw something that the doctors had basically no answers for and stuff like that. What was going through your mind spiritually, in fact, like that?
Okay, so spiritually, I could tell you what I was going through spiritually. Before this happened, and I spoke about this on my TikTok page before.
Okay.
God, he always used to speak to me in dreams.
Yeah.
So I dreamt it before it
happened?
occurred.
Oh,
Yes.
we see what I'm talking about.
So basically, what the Lord was showing me was you know, witchcraft, basically.
Go ahead. That's what I wanted to get to.
Yeah, it was witchcraft.
Right.
Somebody was actually doing that to me.
Right.
And what I dreamt was I dreamt that this swarm of locusts had just come and covered my entire body and was biting into my flesh.
Go ahead, yeah.
And I was in the dream, I was feeling this in real.
In real,
Yes, I was
locusts biting
feeling.
you, yeah.
Yes, and I also dreamt stones was hitting my back.
Yeah.
Was just flying from the sky and I was feeling the stones hitting my back.
Yeah.
But because I was immature
Yeah.
spiritually, I didn't understand
Yes.
what was going on and that the Lord was telling me to pray.
Right.
You know, and the enemy at the same time was telling me don't pray. So it was really a tug of war, but I think what triggered that attack was alignment with my purpose, because right before yes, the chills.
Alignment is in chills.
Yes, because right before I got attacked, I had started doing skincare, like putting it up on social media and showing I'm making body butters and selling it, right?
Yes, yeah.
Not knowing that's what the Lord had planned for
my
me
goodness.
all along. And it wasn't for me. It was for people.
That's right.
And so the enemy don't want to reach people.
ahead.
He don't want people to get healed.
Sorry, a little
No, it's
animated
okay.
sometimes. A little animated
No,
sometimes.
because it's so true.
It's true,
He
yeah.
don't want people to get. That is a way that he inflicts people
Yes.
with suffering,
Go ahead,
right? Through eczema and skin issues, and let me tell you, TSW is a real suffering and humbling experience.
Yeah, go
To
ahead.
go through. It's like you're not even a person
Yeah.
again. But and you actually, I used to feel like a puzzle piece that broken up, and you're just trying to hold it together.
yeah.
And I remember a time telling God, like, God, just hold me together. I literally trying to keep my skin
Body together, yes.
you know, and people would just say, he holding you together. Just randomly.
Random people say
Yeah,
that.
just saying that, you know, not knowing
What
what
you're
I'm going through.
Because they don't. You may not go out as often as you would.
No, I was not going anywhere. I was, because I didn't know what was going on,
Right.
you know, and well, in terms of the spiritual side of things, remember the enemy did not want,
to pray. Yeah.
yeah, and he didn't want people to know I was in trouble,
Yeah.
because he wanted me to die.
Yeah.
You know, because if I'm not there, I can't help
Yeah, you can't
people.
get help, yeah.
Yes, and I can't do my purpose here on earth, you know.
Oh my goodness.
So he was really trying to take me out. And as I say, it wasn't about me, It was about for the people.
People.
Right.
I like this. This is why I do what I do. This is why I love the Kingdom News Radio news. We've got Kingdom people bringing Kingdom news of what God has done in their life.
Yeah.
Go on, darling. Go on.
Yes. So
guess
while
that's
I was going through this, it was a tug of war in my mind to understand what is of God and what is of the enemy.
Yes.
You know, like me within myself, I was confused. You know, so I don't think I
Confused, yeah.
was really. I knew I had the authority, but at the same time, I had conflicting thoughts. You know,
Yeah,
I
What
literally used to feel the enemy attacking my mind.
Yeah.
So I remember sitting when I had now started TSW. One of the early symptoms of it is insomnia.
Insomnia. Go on.
So it was days passing by and I would not sleep. So in the night where everybody's sleeping,
You were up.
I up and I remember putting on the TV and I would just
was
be
up too?
listening Sometimes. But most of the times I was awake by myself and I
Right.
was just just like playing worship music
Yeah.
and so on and just meditating, but still not praying.
Praying, right.
Because I literally felt like something was stopping me
Yeah.
from praying.
From praying, yeah.
And I was just getting worse. I was just getting worse. My body was.
So the enemy deceive you to
He
not to
did.
pray.
He
not
did.
to pray.
He did.
Not to ask anybody to pray.
For help.
For
Yeah,
help,
exactly.
right.
Don't reach out to anybody,
No.
you know. But as I say, it was not. It was the enemy just deceiving.
Yeah, deception.
Yeah. He was just deceiving, and as I say, I was just not as mature,
Yeah.
you know, to
Understand.
understand and dissect the truth.
Yeah, that's
But
understandable.
yeah, so basically I just continued basically deteriorating.
Mm-hmm.
It had moments where I thought I would see progress,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I feel like I was actually getting better, and then he would come with another lie.
So,
He would come with another lie, and
Wash boy.
and I would just, how I'd have to do, and my husband would help me sometimes, is just when I wake up in the morning, it was a day of survival. So from time my eyes open, I had to prepare myself mentally to go through the day.
And this did not happen too long ago. That's what, 2001 or something like that?
Yeah.
2020. Yeah,
Yep,
2000.
yep. So this is what the life was like for me during those 9 months, because it was 9 months I
9
went through
months,
this.
right.
And it was like,
Burton, Pierre, what?
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would wake up and I'd say, all right. I had to like very much amp myself up to just get up from the bed. And I had to, because as I said, I had the baby.
Yeah, baby,
Right?
baby,
So I had to get up now. And then my routine would be to unwrap myself, because I would tape myself
Tape.
up
Oh, yeah.
with
The bandage, because it's so
yes. So I would put like paper towels down
Yeah.
and then wrap myself with tape.
Wow.
You know, because I still trying to figure out.
What's
Remember,
going on?
I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just pull in resources, and my husband don't know either.
Yeah.
So we just trying to, figure it out.
Make yourself comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just trying to wrap myself up now, and then I would have to unwrap now for when I wake up in the
Yeah.
morning. Unwrap myself, prepare myself. When I unwrap myself, then I have to scratch because you can't. It's uncontrollable.
Yeah.
You can't say don't scratch. Yeah, the
It's
scratch.
arms and legs, right?
Whole body,
Whole body.
face, arms, legs, everything. So scratch, and then I would, after I done scratch, what happened when you scratch? It
It's
broke
tough,
and
yeah.
skin, and then I have to go in the bathroom
Go
now.
on top of that water.
That water now, so it would just be intense.
But anyway, you go ahead.
It would just be intense stinging.
I just hear you and I know it.
Yeah,
Trust me.
listen, it would just be intense
Wow.
stinging. While I was going through that pain, I still remember it. I never forgot
You
it.
wouldn't forget that. That's all.
But
That's it.
in remembering it, I also see how strong I was.
And that is the more important fact. That's what blew me off. Because when I listened to the testimony, what you've been through, the things you talk about, you was unable to go out to wash clothes because of the flies and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
Your husband was encouraging you to stay strong and believe God, and he was there. I could just think about what he was going through in his mind at that time. A young couple married and experiencing this with a young baby and there with you.
Yeah.
And you're not getting no answers from the doctors, no way at all. And he's studying. What was going through your mind, son? I could chop in now, you could chime in now, you could chime in now a little thing, yeah.
Well,
Mr. Charles, aka Shaka Pro.
yeah, good afternoon, everybody. So, to be honest, when it just started, I mean, she had little episodes of it before, like it was real minor compared to
Yeah.
that whole period. It's like little small, remember, little
Yes.
small breakouts on her leg, and I used to help her to patch it, and then pull up, it's up on the jeans. And
Right.
So like,
Small
it was little
things.
small things. So
Yeah.
it seemed like that for me now.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really pay much attention because I know she always get over it, but I did not know, and I personally did not know,
Right.
of the creams that he was using. I did not know that is what he was using to survive.
To survive, right.
And I know you had your stuff, but I didn't know that was like so powerful and the steroid
The
cream.
story screaming, yeah.
I did not know. So I said, well, she was accustomed seeing about herself, and it always used to go away after a while. Not knowing that she made up her mind that she going and cut it off because she wasn't finding it. I think she came and she told me.
Right.
And then she told me that, she would just believe in God to heal she.
Right.
So I was like, well, okay, alright, cool. And I wasn't paying much attention because I know it always used to go away, and it was
give it much attention.
time going. I just seen it getting worse.
Yeah.
Time going, I seen it getting worse.
You didn't see
and
no
worse
change.
and worse. And then the legs start to swell. I said, well, okay. And mind you, I thinking, she'll get over it, man. She'll get over it. And then I start to see she lost weight rapidly.
Yes.
Rapid. Like, when I tell her, like in the space of a month or two, like, she was thick to like bones, like literally bones.
Yeah.
And that's when I started to get concerned about it. And then, you know, well, she was telling me that she didn't want to go to the doctor because I didn't want to bash doctors, but
bash them, they come and just know.
but I mean, you know, the advice that they gave her with the steroid cream, that is what had her there in the first place now. And so I was just supporting that. Because, you know, this is my wife. So if she's saying that this is why she is here, I don't want her to go back
into that now.
I'm believing that she will get better. So I was just believing that she will get better. Believing that she will get better. And then while believing it, I seen that she's getting worse. Also, we have a child. Right? So the child not experiencing that motherhood now.
Exactly.
Right? So, you know, at times, you know, she would ask me to step in and see what the, you know, I'm not a mother. I don't have the nurturing.
You can do your part.
But it was a little shock to me in terms of, you know, taking over that role at some point. And, you know, well, I mean, I did the best with what I know and with what my experience in life.
Right.
But it was overwhelming. On top of it, at that time, it was right after COVID or during COVID?
That was after.
A little bit after COVID.
Yeah, it was after.
Yeah, so things were tough.
After that was like 2023 around.
No, that was during COVID.
During COVID?
It's during COVID.
Yeah, 21 I think it started.
Yeah, 2021, yeah. So things was tough.
Yeah.
Things was real tough.
Yeah, that's right.
And like when she was like every morning, she said, you know, that I tried to help her wrap up and stuff like that, and well, I didn't have any money and stuff like that. So the little change I start to get sometimes, I start to go and buy the paper towels, buy the tape, and
people know where you're buying all them things for.
Nobody knew.
Exactly.
And you know, well, I believed at that point that, you know, to keep things hush because I believe it was witchcraft as well.
Okay.
And I felt like, you know, if I did say anything, people who might just don't like my wife or just don't like me or something like that might rejoice, or it might make it worse, and I might say more things to make it worse. So I was kind of real careful. I didn't know exactly what to do or how to deal with it. And I remember it at night, and I think that was the night when both of our faith
was tested.
It was not just tested, but we got a boost, like a serious boost.
Right.
And I think it was that we reached like the last straw, like with this whole thing now. Couldn't mentally go any longer. I went the same year and then, but I had the Kingdom in Sando. Right. They had a little gathering there, and you know, I just went because Aaron asked me to come up to play keyboard and stuff like that. And you know, I brought her. She didn't want to come out. She didn't want. Both of us didn't want, you know, the attention. And so she was just lying in the car while I went upstairs to play and stuff like that. And when I finished play, I think Aaron, he knew about it, so he called me up to pray with me.
Right.
And while him and his ex-wife, Daniel, two of them, they were praying, and while they were praying, I just break down. I just break down. I break down and started bawling on the place because, like, it was so much that I was holding up now because I was trying to be strong for her as well now.
That's right.
Not knowing that I was slowly weakening myself, weakening the dam now. Because it is building up.
We men try to stay strong and nothing wrong.
And I try to strengthen, I tell her, you know, thing, and, you know, be encouraged and stuff like that. Just be coaching, and I try to coach her through it and stuff like that. And I know, but I wouldn't understand what she's going through.
Exactly.
I just seen it on the outside, thinking, well, you know, just be strong. But she's one of going through it.
She's going through
it
physically.
So I just always tell her, I can't imagine being in that position. But I just know that how it was on my end as well, because this is the person that I married.
You love, like the love of
this
your
is
life.
The person, this was my best friend.
Right.
And I know the person who she was before, like she, like best looking female ever.
Yeah.
Right?
Chopper.
She was like my trophy now.
Yeah.
And see my trophy
Right.
turning into
Yes.
something that,
And they say, which
like literally like a mommy. She was like literally like a mommy.
Yeah.
When you are waiting
Go
to
ahead.
the
Yeah, and seeing that, I was like, what the jail is this? Like, what really going on here?
There was a liar.
And I used to be watching some before pictures, and when I
It's
see
like
my wife,
two different
it was like,
people.
but who is this person? And that used to like really mentally torment me.
It would, and that was I told you before. I want to meet you, and they said him come. I want to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one part of it where you mentioned that you were, when you look at the bed
Mm-hmm.
and his tent will come, his tent was
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah.
Imagine that going through your head. When you got that, when you saw that, what was going through?
I was just survival mode.
Survival
Yeah.
mode.
Yeah,
And
but
I never really see all this stuff to kind of
Yeah,
make
to avoid it, yeah.
I used to help her with the sweeping up, and sometimes I used to help, like, I used to scratch her back to scratch off the dead skin.
Yeah.
And them stuff, like, I used to try my best. So, and then too, I was in the medical field.
Right.
I used to be a medical,
EMT.
EMT.
EMT, right.
I was an EMT in the ambulance, so
Okay.
I kind of have that medical background. So I said, just do what I had to do.
Do it right.
But at the same time, avoiding the emotional part of it,
yeah,
because I
yeah,
want
yeah.
to be strong, and I want her to feel normal as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Avoiding it, it wasn't the wisest thing for me, to be honest. It wasn't the wisest thing, because it gave me a sense of pride as well.
Yeah.
And to the point where, you know what, a lot of persons could have helped us,
Yeah.
but it's like I didn't want to raise no alarm, and so we missed out on some things. We missed out on some earlier healing as well.
Yeah.
But everything happens for a reason, and God allows things to go through, even for my personal growth and development, for a reason.
And that's it.
And I mean, it reached a point. I got a dream, and that was the point where I said, nah. Because she was telling me that she was feeling as well like something wrong with her heart as well. When I research it, and what came up is that it is really affect your heart after a while, and it was an extended period of time.
Yeah.
And I dreamt that we went by a doctor. Is a doctor you asked?
No, they raced me to the hospital. That's
Right.
what the dream.
Oh.
In the ambulance.
So we went to the hospital, and I was outside. And it had this game I used to play called Warzone. Everybody know about Warzone. And
I will be on that age, so.
yeah. That's a Call of Duty game.
Yeah, Call of Duty, right?
Yeah,
Okay, tell me that.
and when you get shot,
Uh-huh.
it's like you don't instantly die. It's called knocked. You get knocked down, so you just be on the ground, and your partner can come and revive you.
Oh, okay.
Right, so
Right.
like that's how the game is.
Call of Duty.
And it have a certain noise it does hear when you get knocked down, and they have a certain period of time before you bleed out and die.
Okay.
So in the dream, I heard that from the
song.
outside.
You heard the song, yeah.
Yeah, I heard this sound. I was like, "What is that?" And not knowing that it was my wife that got knocked down and she's bleeding out, her dying. And I was just trying to bang in the door. I was like, I want to come and sit. I want to see my wife. And then they finally let me in, and she was dead.
Wow.
And I really get on the doctors. I was like, I kill my wife, not knowing that is exactly
What was going
what was
on?
going on. Not going to happen, but there was they
What
initiated
yeah.
the M word
Yeah.
with the
Oh,
steroids and
okay.
stuff.
Steroids, yeah.
Yeah, so to me it's like when I got that dream, that shook me up, and I told her about it, and I said, yeah, but let me go to the doctor. I know you don't want to see the doctor right now, but I feel like you need to, because you tell me about your heart, I research it, and it's something that is present.
Yeah.
So I said, let me go to the doctor, and I mean, after that, God took control, and I mean, well, she will tell you the rest.
Hey.
Yes.
And that was so powerful. The idea.
This is
God
that
wanted.
night.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, I was just looking at that time you said you're the ones asking God that why this time, why this length, why not get healed and stuff like that. So maybe, and because you're in Christ too, and it looked like God wants you to go through this process, in fact, take you through this process. Both of you all, in fact, through this process. You keep saying you wasn't mature enough at that point in time when it was happened. And maybe God wants you to bring you to a level of understanding and totally trusting in Him.
He did.
For everything.
Let me tell you, this experience,
Everything in life.
when you go to something like that, and then the stuff I've experienced spiritually,
Yes.
I mean, I look nothing like
Yes.
what I've been through, not
Oh
just
my
been through, but
goodness.
what I know up here and
Yeah.
what I practice, in my secret place.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of prayer. I mean, as I say, people tend to, and that's how God does things. He always presents Himself in humble ways.
Yes.
So you see this little petite, little small.
She's a giant in the spirit.
No, listen, and that's not something I go about, just saying.
Yeah.
Because it's something done in the secret place.
Yes, exactly.
I know I'm confident in what I've been through, and when I pray, I know what I am
You know
praying.
what you're praying,
And the
giants.
Lord shows me before. I don't have to say a word. To anybody, I don't have to announce myself. I don't have to go about making a post about
No,
it.
I know you don't have
I
to.
just have to. I know what I've been through.
You know when you stand and you say certain
Exactly.
thing, I stand here not with this little body.
I've
you see in here.
faced death in its
Hey,
face.
that's what we
Right?
talking about.
So that has given me a confidence in the spirit that's unshakable.
Yes.
So I think like the things that I say, like when I say something about the Lord now,
Yeah.
it does not come from me.
It's not what you see.
No, it doesn't come from me. It comes directly from Him, and it's like
I
when
just tell
you
people that to hear.
yeah, when you go through those kind of things spiritually, it's like you don't take things for granted
Granted.
and lightly. Like you can't live normal again. It literally made me into a new person.
Yeah.
And I think that was God's plan.
Amen.
Or I always was for Him, in my mind, but I think in some ways, like, He has to do a quick work sometimes.
Yeah.
Because when now is the time, now is the time.
Now is the time.
Yes, and when He's calling you to something and people are praying for help,
Yeah.
and He sees that I can't do it because He sent me here to do this,
Yeah.
He's going to shake me up quickly.
Yeah.
Not saying that He wanted witchcraft to happen to me.
No.
But in the end of it, He did use it to align me straight on target
That's right.
where I need to be. And right now, I am on target.
That's right. We're talking about you both on time.
yes,
right
yes,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm on time for what He wants to do
Yes.
with people in the world, in terms of my particular purpose. And I'm very confident about that. And I'm just here to do what He called me to do,
Live life for Him. In fact.
Yes,
Exactly.
I am.
I know you're very talented too.
Yeah,
You
thank
sing
you.
some good songs.
Oh,
yes.
Lord.
You have a little song to play too. I don't get ask
Yes.
people. We have a song to play. And we also have a nice, talented producer.
Yes.
And what he does, in fact, I don't know, Shaka Pro. Is that what you say?
Yes, Shaka
I
Pro.
don't know who to say it, but when you play it,
Yeah.
Yeah, the tag.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah,
tag.
that's a good friend of mine. That is John.
John.
Yeah, John.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that night he was speaking about where he went for prayer. That night in the car,
In the car,
I
yes,
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I only had probably a few days left.
Wow.
I looked in the mirror, and I used to avoid looking in the mirror because I didn't want to see myself. But I looked in the mirror, and I saw a corpse that was walking. I looked gray. I was just crusty
Right.
all over, and I looked like just the Walking Dead. I smelled like a dead person, and I couldn't recognize myself at all. And I remember sitting in the car that night, and I know I feel like I wasn't going to make it much longer. And I remember Danielle, she came down the stairs, and he was, as I tell you, at that time I was deceived.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't really want nobody pray for me. Next thing I know, they pray for me and I dead. Kind of thing.
Don't pray
I'm
for me.
telling you, I was so, I didn't trust anybody.
That was good enough.
And to a point, you know.
Right, that's the point because you don't know where it
Yeah,
came from.
because I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
you
who
don't know who
was
the attack
sending this attack on me.
everybody just lock off.
Yeah, I knew somebody was doing it. I just didn't know who, so I was like scared.
I mean,
and-
when we found out a big part of it was
yeah,
we don't
yeah.
know about it.
Yeah.
It
It was a combination
It's
of
only
things.
revealed,
Yeah.
Revealed,
But that
exposed,
night
and-
when she prayed,
Yeah.
just hearing somebody pray, like it wake me back up.
Yes.
That prayer
Yeah,
part of me, and I started to pray too. And as I am praying, I started ripping off the bandages right there on the street. I left the bandages on the street
Yes.
in San Fernando.
Yes.
I ripped off all the bandages and I left it there on the street. And I said, like, from today, I'm not wearing no more bandages.
Right.
Right? Maybe it may not have been the wisest decision
At that time,
physically,
yeah.
but like it was doing so, it was an act of faith, and it really pushed me towards the healing journey. A few days later on, we decided to go to the hospital, and that was good. Even on the way, we had turned around. We left the hospital and had turned around. I was like, nah, this is way too long. And because we went to see a doctor, and he'd sent us to the emergency room. But the reason why I didn't want to go to the emergency room, because I knew they were going to give me the very steroids.
Same thing.
Yes, but
And they did.
yeah. but what I would say,
Young Valentine Day. What
yes,
about-
yeah. But what I would say is that when we had turned around and we went back to the hospital, big up Auntie Judy.
Auntie Judy.
Yes, who had told us to go back. We went back and I sat and I remember taking a picture of myself. I still have that picture. Looking grey, right?
Okay, yeah.
And completely dark. My skin had gotten much darker than how it's still darker than how it
Right.
was before. And I went up to the hospital and I remember the first night the doctor came and he had me a handful of steroids. It had like 12 tablets in my hand. He handed it to me and I handed it back to him.
So that's what happened
Yes,
in the
I
situation
said
now.
I don't want this and think, but he basically told me that if I don't take this, that it's not going to be good
Yeah.
for me.
For you, right.
And he said, when he came, he said he came with the Lord because he really just comforted me. And he was like, she's just afraid. And when he said afraid, I saw fear.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I have to trust.
Yes, yeah.
And that's the opposite of fear.
Yes,
I have to trust God. And I took it.
Mm.
And it was the better decision, because think about something you're going through withdrawal from. If you're withdrawing from a drug, you don't just cut it off. You have to taper it off. So I had to do the tapering off process. So I took the steroids, I swallowed it like this handful, like 10 pills, and I'm not exaggerating, it was 10 pills. Yeah, and I swallow it.
All 10
Yes. Swallow it, and then from that night, I took a bath
Right.
until I cry
Pain.
because of pain. I never forget. I cry. But after that was the last time I cried from pain
Yes.
concerning eczema. That night was the last cry. After that, I just slowly began to get
That was
better.
at the second day at the hospital.
Oh, second day, they give brand new.
Yeah, look at
They
Brandon.
literally like
Yeah.
The second day I began to smile and
Yeah.
no, but even though that one thing I say about my husband, he always make me smile, like even during the process.
Yeah,
There's a little clung on her.
Yes,
You know, we
and-
get clownish when we're ready.
but like even in the smiling, I remember all here was rip up, right? It was torn. So smile used to be
It
like,
hurts.
don't make me smile.
I remember,
It hurting.
I remember when we went for GMAT.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what you
We
know.
went the award show and not that we like show, but they say we clapping.
Yeah.
Well, he and me clapping.
Yeah.
And but she this here. You didn't hear nothing because of the
Because I
bandages.
had bandages on.
And we just laughing at that.
Yeah, after that, that's fun, man. Have a good time, man.
But what I would say, they didn't mention this. So remember, she said 9 months she went through
Yeah,
this, right?
9
And then
months.
she went to the hospital after the 9 months and started taking these steroids again.
Yeah.
And about a year after, she got pregnant with our second child, our son,
Right.
and she couldn't be on the medication.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the 9 months.
Scared. I was really scared.
And you know that
Not bad.
9
Entire
months,
9 months. Not one.
not one.
It's you
Not
dealt with it
one.
spiritually in fact.
Yes,
You
yes.
understand?
And God.
And the thing is, it didn't taper off.
No, I
It
just
She just stopped.
You just stop.
She just
Yeah.
stopped when she got pregnant,
Right,
and
right.
for that whole 9 months,
I didn't have anything.
nothing. So
God
she
is
was
so
healed.
merciful. I was so.
You see, what I do, a pastor friend of mine from Boston, in fact, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we have a prayer, devotion then, right? And we basically teach about faith, in fact, how we, when God said you are healed, He didn't say you going to be healed
Going
if you
to
be
be,
healed. He said you are healed in fact.
Yes,
So
yes.
we have to get that in our, not in our
In
mind,
our
but in our heart.
Heart. When I tell you, I took every inch of faith, even down the pieces of the strands of my
Yes.
hair, to be where I am right now. No,
Yeah.
like as some people always say, Kathy, you get healed with nothing but faith.
Yes.
Because I wasn't no rich to say I could have buy this
God did it.
medication. God literally sent everything along the way,
Yeah.
even the ideas about what to mix, together to figure out this, that.
And that makes you have you doing some products
Yeah,
right now.
yes. So the birth of Catherine Campbell. I don't know if you're ready to touch on that.
Really, you could do
All
anything.
right.
You in control of that.
Yes. When I realized what I was using was working for me, I started to think this could work for other people.
Yeah.
Because there's so much of other people who might be going through topical steroid withdrawal but don't know.
Yes.
So when I had posted my testimony
social
on social
Social
media,
media, yeah.
then people started to reach out in inbox because
Yes.
and a lot of them, of course, they're not gonna go public because when you're going through something like that, you want nobody to see or to
Exactly.
know. But when they started to reach out, oh my God, I'm going through the same thing. I'm going to the doctor for it, and they're just giving me steroids.
Yeah.
You know, and I really believe more awareness, which is what the reason I put out my
Social media.
is what going to help people to treat it better and to you can't treat something unless you know the cause.
Exactly.
You know, so it's only when they listen to it and they see the pictures they could align themselves and see
Something.
this is what is going on. So that's one of my main purpose here in Trinidad and Tobago right now.
Amen,
is
amen.
to bring awareness to topical steroid withdrawal because people are suffering
And not knowing what it
and
is.
not knowing, even down to children, babies
Yeah.
going through topical steroid withdrawal.
And the first thing they do is go to, obviously everybody will go to the hospital.
Hospital, yeah, dermatologist or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the first thing they will prescribe. The
Steroids.
First, they wouldn't even think twice. That's the
Yeah.
first thing they will prescribe.
One thing I would say is that I'm not here to speak against it,
No, you can't
but
speak
what I
against
would say is that if I'm here to bring like the awareness to the improper use of it. So you see, I was using it for 10 years.
Yeah.
You're supposed to only use these things for like 7 days. Yep. And you're not supposed to spread it on a large area. So if you are going to use topical steroids, make sure that you follow the prescription from the doctor and not use it any longer. But if you'd like to avoid using steroids on a whole, Catherine Chem Manufacturing Industries.
Call that number is, and the number
Yes,
is.
and the number is 287
Yes.
2210.
Yes.
So if you don't want to go down the steroid
Right.
route, feel free to message us 287-2210 Catherine Chem Manufacturing Industries. You can also find us on Instagram. TikTok, and our website www.catherinechem.com.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, so all natural solution, guys.
That's it, baby. Yeah.
Yes.
So, what? Something I was gonna add. You know, with these things, some of us believers, in fact, we think it's just something natural happening to us. In fact, or sometimes, most 90% of the time, 100% of the time, it's something spiritual happening to us.
Yes,
in fact, right?
yes.
And you see, when we were younger too, I don't know, but for me, in fact, right? Remember, mother used to give us purge and thing, keep the blood clean, to keep your blood clean. You see, once your blood is clean and healthy and stuff like that, the body actually repair itself.
Yes.
Repair itself.
Yes.
So your body can eat healthy, eat the right, put the right nutrients in the body, keep your blood clean and thing, and the body can heal itself, in fact. But we eat all kind of thing.
Yeah.
Chicken and chips and this and that and all different things we eating and not taking on. We taking a purge.
You're not taking exactly, but that was one of the key things that I had to do, and that is one thing that I still do. Yeah, so Patrick from Princestown,
Patrick.
right? He was his cleanse is one of the first ones that I
Yeah.
took.
Must keep
Right,
the
the
blood
first
clean,
ones.
man, yeah.
No, it's intense. Let me let you know. It's
Yeah, let come
intense.
out, let come
Yeah,
out.
it's very intense. But I would say that it did help the beginning of my cleansing journey. I'm telling you,
Right.
that helped like a huge percentage, you know, of it. Because my healing journey was both inside and out.
outside, yeah.
And one of the things I also did was I drink only alkaline water.
See what I mean?
Yep. I still, up to now, I don't drink tap water, and that has helped my skin so much. I drink
Government
only, I drink only purified water or alkaline water 90% of the time.
No government water again.
Yeah. But if you have skin issues, I definitely recommend doing that.
Yes.
You know, that's just kind of cleanse. Even up to now, well, the cleanse that I take now is by Artist Life, and I think I spoke about that on my
And the
on my TikTok.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it's our the detox cleanse system. I think it is. Sorry, I don't have the correct name for it, but the
It's a
Ultra
detox.
Cleanse, yes,
It's a
by
detox.
Artist Life. Yeah, that
Artist
helped a
Life.
whole
I
lot.
heard about Artist Life
Yeah,
before,
yeah. So, yeah, cleansing on the inside, proper skincare on the outside, and of course, I always talk about the mental part. By the way, I have a journal.
So you have a
Right?
journal on your
Yes.
website, www.
Yes, www.katherinekem.com, and you
.com.
can order the journal. So you click Mental Solutions and you'd see one of the journals that I designed. The reason why I designed this journal is because stress is a trigger for
Right.
eczema or skin
Go
issues.
ahead.
And so I designed the journal in a
I was
way,
trying to say, I was stressing.
but it's good stress, don't worry.
Not good stress.
Yes.
Not kind of stress.
Yeah. So
No stress is good, but
yeah, so the journal is what helps, basically, name of the journal is called Cast Your Burdens.
Okay.
So I designed it in a way, anything that's troubling your mind, you take it out your mind, you put it on the paper.
Look what God do.
Yes. You write it down. And then right after, there's a section where you
Yeah.
think about the good things.
Yes.
And you write down what you're grateful for, and you meditate on that.
Get the book ready.
Yes. So if you'd like the journal, right?
Yeah.
Right now if you order it through the website, you get a discount and it's $150. If you order it through the number 287-2210, the regular price is $175. So if you guys are interested in that, get your stress out.
Get it out.
Yes.
I'm a cameraman now, so I can.
Yes, guys. And that really helps to, keep the body and the nervous system more calm.
Right.
And as I say, healing is something holistic.
Yes.
Right? Spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. So I try to hit all of those targets. Yep.
All right, and I wish me. I'd say it's just exciting. So your product now.
Yes.
Going back to the product is all over. I see this product international already. We have
Yes.
plenty of work to do. Somebody don't call me right. I know I'm getting text from somebody right now.
Yes.
I love this work going on, Sherman. You must see. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I'm here to help people.
Yeah,
so,
people.
Yes.
Call me. All I know me call me. All right? I'll
Yes,
put you on
guys.
to. All right? Yeah. Call me and we also have there's something in the island St. Lucia. If you ever been to St. Lucia before.
No.
Right? They're trying to do something with me, of course, on that side, because I have a Kingdom Voice Radio in St. Lucia. So,
Okay,
right?
awesome.
So with a pastor friend of mine on that side. So we're trying to get a team of different people to go up there to do different stuff,
Yeah.
So I think you might be well. It's not just business, but testimony and stuff.
Yeah.
What God has done for us, and this is what the product has done.
Yeah.
God has done this for me, and this is what it is about.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
So because we truly have to trust God in all that we do.
We do.
I mean, as a young couple going through this, I mean, some people may not just turn away. Some husbands will just turn away.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
forget it.
yeah.
They want to part of that now.
But
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
when
Yeah.
God put together,
Hey,
who
preach,
God
preach,
put
preach, preach.
together, who God put together,
Go ahead.
let no man put asunder.
None.
Right? So no matter what witchcraft, no matter what
Nothing.
envy, no matter what jealousy, it
devil.
don't matter. Right?
Don't worry.
And when I tell you, my husband and I, we get relics,
Yeah.
spiritually.
Spiritually.
We get we look nothing like what we speaking about is still just a portion of what we
What's-
would have gone through holistically,
Yeah.
especially during that time. But I would say what helped us to hold up to this point and keeping going is the foundation, which my husband was telling me about today.
Right.
Right? The foundation is Christ.
Oh, yeah. That means okay. That's it.
So even though we would have swayed and the winds would have shaken, let me see.
It's human being.
Yeah. We
We're
would have,
human.
shake up.
Shake a little bit.
Yeah,
to
we we definitely last
Yeah.
because
Endure.
Christ is the one
He's the one
that
who
is
will
holding it together
give
and
you
us
guys the
together.
grace, and he will continue giving you guys the grace, in fact, to
Yes.
go through
Yep.
and come out triumph and all of those things. In fact, anything that come now, anything come on the way right now. Just watch it, behave on yourself.
Behave on
You understand?
yourself.
Any little
Exactly.
spirit try to come around, one little demon
Yes.
come around. Hey, and
Let them know what's the time, and exactly.
yeah, let's tell them not much.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah. Just no less says A, as
yeah,
you
let's tell
say.
you watch yourself. You know, long time.
Watch yourself.
You know, long time. I had long time, in fact, right? Long time when you're doing like mischief and things, you just watch it just so, and you know to straighten up. You understand?
Yeah.
That's the other what you're doing. You understand? You know to
Yes.
straighten up for yourself. Yeah, I love that. I mean, God has brought you guys through trials and testing, and you know, and you have a powerful testimony right now. I want to hear this testimony again, and maybe on a stage or
Yeah.
at a different level. This is why I do what I do. You understand? And you see the level that you guys are spiritually right now. I believe most of us need to get to that place. Some of us may not go through things like that, may not encounter challenges like that before in our life, but the level we have to get, and God don't want us to remain right.
Yeah.
Get saved, baptized, and you start to speak in tongues, and you stay right, and you're okay, and you're good, and you take what coming to you. No, you gotta get up and go. You're able to teach people right now. You're doing journal right now for people right now.
Yeah.
And even beyond that, you could go beyond that and teach other people different things, how to battle
Yeah.
in the spiritual
nice.
realm. You understand?
Yep.
How to recognize the enemy when you see the enemy coming, and you know, Shaka with the music and all, you know, the
Yes.
music take a different level right now.
Yeah, around that time, boy, I remember that year in particular, I released the most music.
Yeah, I think I have something right there.
Yes.
I released the most music I ever did in that year, almost 200 songs for that year
For
alone.
that year alone?
Yeah, that year alone.
That's good.
It's real music. So that was my most fruitful year
Yes.
ever.
Hmm.
And the thing is, that is what kept me
Kept
going,
you
because
going.
at the end of the day, you know, I had to provide for my family and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was at that point, that was the only thing that I was doing music.
And the type of music was, you know,
It was real deep. It was real deep.
Yeah.
It was real deep
Yeah.
music. Yeah, so.
you gotta take it to a different place.
Who's talking?
Nah.
Now he was picking up.
Okay.
I wonder. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, God will take our experience, in fact, our challenges, and make us to that person He wants us to be, in fact. You know,
He
so,
does.
when you tell me, when I saw the clip now, I want to play a little music. I'm play a little music for you.
Yeah, play some.
I'm going to play some music for the ladies and gentlemen listen to. Some music from Shaka. Look at this thing going on. Where we at? Oh gosh. Hold on. I'll give my little thing all there. I have a little thing here. I know big studio here. So we just do another thing here on the ReamerReader.com, right? So bear with me, people.
And this
Go ahead.
this song is right after.
Yeah, this was when she came
Right
out.
after?
Right after I Get Healed, we sing
Yeah.
a love song.
I'll look at here something like song for someone might know who Shaka, but this is Shaka.
This is her singing.
Her singing, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Shaka singing, right, Dolly?
I just produced it and wrote it.
Where we going? Okay. What do they? The devil is a liar.
It gone?
It disappeared. I'm gonna go back. Is it?
Yes. So my first ever song.
Shaka Pro.
Chosen one. Now me eyes are really open. Me see that you are the chosen. You are the book me want fi open. Me I read you like a slogan. I do, you do, we promise to. We promise to. Better or worse, me loving you. Me loving you. I do, you do, we promise to. We promise to. Better or worse, me loving you. Shelly, you are for me, make a girl feel pretty, Shelly. I do, you do, we promise to. We promise to. Better or worse, me loving you. Me loving you. I do, you do, we promise to. We promise to. Better or worse, me loving you. Fall in love. 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 You are the one who want no next man for me. You are the one that make a girl feel pretty, Me no want no ex-man see me, Girl feel pre me, no Kelly and Shelly, You are for me, Make a girl feel pretty, No girl feel pre me, no Kelly and Shelly.
We're here, people. We're still here, right? Don't get a hurt. We're right here still. So we're here with some big music, nice music here. Let me get back on the camera. Let's see me on camera yet. Okay, good. Not doing that as well. Who's that here? I'm here chatting with Catherine Charles and Mr. Charles, aka Shakapu. I just want to say Shakapu. A powerful testimony, powerful, and what God has done in their life, in fact, and God will continue to pour into their life right now. Powerful testimony. Can Catherine tell us about your product again? Let them know what's going on, where you can get it, who can get it.
Sure. Okay. So, the name of the business is called Catherine Kem Manufacturing Industries.
A little thing, a little picture, something like that. I want to
Oh,
picture here.
you could get it. Check. On my. You could pull up my page. on
YouTube?
Instagram. No, you can't. Okay. What to do?
Okay, hold on. Let me see if you're on Facebook. Go ahead and chat to me so I can get our Facebook camera.
On my profile, the
I think I have our thing here, you know.
I don't.
And I don't think we're friends and stuff like that, so we get nothing like that.
Okay, just search Cathy S. Charles, and it's my what do you call that? The banner.
Hold on,
Just the focus. Yeah, now focus. Cathy S. Charles is here. Cathy.
TH on my bed. Hey.
Do you get that? Cathy S. Charles.
Yeah, we got something here now.
Right. So click the picture, the profile. Sorry, and on the right there on the top. That's yeah.
Right, good. Go put that up, right?
Yes, no problem.
Put that up. I need that smaller with pressure, but you know. Yeah, go ahead and give us some information.
All right, sure. So, yes, so the name of the business is called Catherine Kem Manufacturing Industries. Catherine, I'm Catherine, and Kem, that's my educational background. And what we create is natural solutions, skincare, hair care, for people who would have eczema, dermatitis, or topical steroid withdrawal. But it's not just for people who have eczema, it's for everybody. It's made with ingredients that has healing properties in it. So it's overall good for your health. We're going to use lotion, we're going to use hair care, and so on every day. So we might as well use something that is going to help our skin, not just our skin, but our body, fill our body with clean ingredients, right? Overall. So it's for everybody. A lot of people who even have psoriasis use our products, right? So some of our products include moisturizers, facial oils, cleansers, and we have something called a healing body balm. So skin healing body balm, what this product does, it helps with any dryness and cracking on the skin due to eczema. Especially even babies. A lot of babies use this product in particular. The way to find our products, you can go to our website www.catherinekem.com, or you can send us a message via WhatsApp at 287-2210. And you could also find us on Instagram at Catherine Kem.
What the devil meant for evil, God has turned it around for good, right?
Good.
Hey, look what happened. Look what my God to my God. It's a pleasure. I mean, anything else you want to add, you want to say, you want to make a song one time, let me know.
Yes.
You know, you want to sing something again. You know?
I don't mind singing my song. I can give the people a little something.
Hey, that's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. Yeah, you wasn't scared. There's no there coming. All right, let me get the track again one more time. Let's
Sure.
All right, where we at? Yeah. Go back here. All right, get the track again. Get the track. Come on, people, let's go.
Girl, feel me, make a girl feel pretty,
Mr. Man, you a deal with a island gal. On a Cooper, you a deal with a real diamond. Unpick from the rest, you are the best one. Now go and lie, you are the chosen one. Now me eyes are really open. Me see that you are the chosen. You are the book you have to open. Me I read you like a slogan. I do, you do, we promise to. Me promise to, better or worse, me loving you. Me loving you, I do, you do, we promise to. Me promise to, better or worse, me loving you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Falling in love, 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 falling in love. Falling in love. Alright, I'll just give out that little thing. I barely hear it, so it's real soft. Yeah, so I wasn't sure.
But there's nothing else. That's good. I just enjoy that, right? I just enjoy
Thank
it.
you.
We're going to do a video.
Yeah.
Not video, but we're going to do a concert.
Oh, that would be nice. And Shaka could sing too.
Yeah, I know you're singing. I know you have a little thing in him is telling.
Don't allow me know that, don't allow me jump out, right?
No, but see, I said, I love, well, right now I'm minister, I kind of kept on the bag. I normally do some crusades.
Yeah.
But I do crusade differently. Not like the regular thing. People come on, you know the regular crusade, you know?
Yeah.
But I do it different. I use a lot of music, plenty of music. I just use live band and them kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where they come in, the Swayze Marshall come in, you understand? You understand? So that was we do my crusade and then places on outside there, and you know. So and then we come and we minister. We have word, we have preaching, but a little exaltation, 5 minutes something. But when the singers sing, they ain't just singing, they ministering.
Yeah.
You understand? They're ministering and preaching and you know, those kind of things. So yeah, we could do something like that coming up soon again. As a pleasure having you guys here. Feel free anytime, Shaka. Anytime. Shaka and Kathy, anytime you guys want to come and do something, let me know.
Yeah, man, that's
Right
appreciate the invitation.
Yeah, it's right here. And I mean, you know them guys, Aaron and them, and Javon.
Yeah.
Javon started coming here. I think it was who? When them boy them introduced me to him. You know, DJ too. He used to be on 98 Messenger. DJ Messenger, everything.
That name sound familiar.
Yeah, he's not Messenger, but
Nah, I know
Messenger.
yeah, I know
DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So he you know, he reached out to me and I told him, he came a couple of times. And he told me the partner, Javon. I said, bring Javon, man. You understand?
Hey, Joe, I'm the advisor.
Yeah, you understand?
Oh boy.
And then Javon come on, so, and then Javon said, you have a partner named Aaron. I said, well, bring him. And that was the end of that. Yeah, it was nice having that time, you know, and that time with them coming and did what they did. And you know, we're still connected. We still travel. Now we're on South a couple of times with them, you know. Yeah, we're still connected like that, you know. And yeah, good to hear those guys and them. doing great right now in the ministry. Amen. So thank you very, very much for being here with me. I appreciate you guys and very powerful
Thank
testimony.
you for inviting us.
Yes, man. You see me here, I'll get some product from me here.
Yeah, I can fix it up. Don't worry.
Try now.
Yes. So for hair growth, guys, we have the tea tree and rosemary hair growth oil, right? Available on our website.
On the website, people. Anyhow, good.
Yeah, call me.
They'll come, right? Thanks again. God bless, and you have a wonderful one. We'll end with this song. What is the song going? Maybe a song. Song you're going to find. Lord have mercy.
Take your time.
It's here? No? Yeah. Lord, anyhow, we're going. Yes, too. So, we're going to play the song and close over that.
All right.
All right, bless it.
When everything is falling through, I still run to you. You are my rock, my fortress, strong and sure. When I feel weak, you hold me safe and secure. You are my strength, my refuge. I will stand no matter what surrounds me.
Girl, feel me, make a girl feel pretty, Mr. Man, you a deal with a island girl. Nano Cooper, you a deal with a real diamond. Unpick from the rest, you are the best one. Now go and lie, you are the chosen one. Now me eyes are really open. Me see that you are the chosen. You are the book me want fi open. Me I read you like a slogan. I do, you do, we promise to. We promise to. Better or worse, me loving you. Me loving you. I do, you do, we promise to. We promise to. Better or worse, me loving you. Fall in love. Fall in love. Fall in love. You are the one who want no next man for me. You are the one that make that girl feel pretty, Me don't want no ex-man see me, you are girl feel pretty, me no Kelly and Shelly, You are for me, make a girl feel pretty, No girl feel pretty, me no Kelly and Shelly. I do, you do, we promise to. We promise to. Better or worse, me loving you. Me loving you. I do, you do, we promise to. We promise to. Better or worse, me loving you. Fall in love. 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 You are the one who want no next man for me. You are the one that make a girl feel pretty, Me don't want no ex-man see me, you are girl feel pretty, me no Kelly and Shelly, You are for me, make a girl feel pretty, No girl feel pretty, me no Kelly and Shelly.
like a gentle light that finds a way to cover me. The storms may rise around my path, but you remain my steady guide. In every fear and aftermath, your presence never leaves my side.
Even when the shadows fall, I hear your whisper through it all. Ooh, you walk with me through every shadow. Ooh, you calm the waves inside my soul. Your love restores what I can't handle and makes the broken pieces whole. You walk with me, you walk with me.
When darkness tries to weigh me down, you raise my spirit from the dust. You hold me when I shake with doubt and teach my trembling heart to trust. You are the shield I'm leaning on, the hand that keeps me from the fall. And even when my strength is gone, your mercy carries me through all.
Even when the night is long, your gentle truth becomes my song. Ooh, you walk with me through every shadow. Ooh, you calm the waves inside my soul. Your love restores what I can't handle and makes the broken pieces whole. You walk with me, you walk with
When I am weak,
you, stay near.
when I'm afraid,
You quiet fear.
when I fall short,
Your love remains.
you lift me up again, again.
Ooh, oh, you walk with me through every shadow. Ooh, you calm the waves inside my soul. Your love restores what I can't handle and makes the broken pieces whole. You walk with me.
Forever you walk with me. Forever you walk with me. grow colder and pull me back from sinking death.
Your quiet love surrounds me softly, like a blanket on a trembling soul. You speak a word and calm the chaos, and suddenly I feel made whole. Restores my heart again. Your peace restores my heart again.
In the stillness where I'm breaking, when my voice is barely sound, you remind me I'm not forsaken. You hold me when I'm falling down.
Ooh, every tear I hide in silence. You have counted one by one. You breathe comfort in the violence and guide me gently to the dawn.
You bring a calm I can't explain, a quiet hope that breaks my chain.
Your peace falls over me like rain, gently washing through my pain. When all I feel is weak and drained, your peace restores my heart again. Your peace restores my heart again.
In the quiet, you are near. In my trembling, you clear my feet.
In the darkness, you remain. You cover me
night is heavy on my spirit, and my strength is fading thin. You draw close before I fear it. You breathe peace beneath my skin. Every shadow tries to hold me. Every silence feels too loud. But your presence wraps around me like a whisper through the clouds.
Even when the dark surrounds, your faithful love still pulls me out.
In the dark,
Your light still finds me.
in the storm,
Your arms remind me.
when my hope is breaking quietly.
Your love keeps reaching after me.
Your love keeps reaching after me.